4 hours for Harjot. Yeah, including lectures and all, like everything, all the classes, lectures, self-study. If you're going for any coaching and all, so you can include everything, online, offline. You are involved in the uh, process of studying. So how many hours these days you guys are giving? Sonu, 4-5 hours, Sanket 4-5 hours, Paris 7-8, Jyoti 9 to 10, Ritika 5 to 6, हरजोत का कट गया, कहाँ गया? Zoom use Harjot is 4 hours. Shankar is 4 to 5 hours. Shankar, you are working or you are? I think I've forgotten it. So Jyoti, Ritika, Harjot, Bharti, Aryan is 5 to 6 hours. Marine is 6 hours. Veerbhadra 4 hours. Uh, Rakesh is 5 to 7 hours, but effective is only 2 hours. Some 2 hours. So on average, I can see the sum of you are going in that range of about 8 hours, but most of you are in that zone of 5-6 hours. I think 4-5 hours is the average, right? Okay. So we are live now, and this session is about, as all of you might have seen, this session is about history, the sources, the strategy that we should follow, not for optional, for GS and prelims and mains. So overall history, uh, we will be discussing. Uh, all of you are in the NCERT batches, or so some people will, I think, will be joining a little bit later. Okay. So how many of you, just asking this, how many of you have completed your geography? कितने लोगों का खत्म हो पाया? How many of you were able to complete I gave you enough time to go over that and okay. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Good, Paris. Paris is very serious. I'm noticing you. So, what are you doing, Paris? From where you are? I've not got the opportunity to talk to you. I like to keep a tab on serious aspirants. क्या कर रहे हो? कहाँ से हो? Chandru has completed. Good. Chandru is also uh, one of the consistent students, at least for now. रितिका भावना तो ठीक कर रहे हैं शुरू से ही. Yamni has completed good. So how was it? Like, how any problems you faced or problems? So like, how was it? Honest review, if you can give, like, how was it? समझ में आया? You must have read geography from other sources as well. So any difference you found from that and this? जरा थोड़ा बता दो मुझे, अच्छा लगता है. How was geography? Those who have gone through it. Good. Thank you, Ritika, Bhavna. Paras is from Uttarakhand and was in Merchant Navy. Quit the job due to COVID. Now preparing for UPSC. Good. Sure. So, anyone who is joining this session, like any of my session for the first time, any new students here? जिनको पता नहीं, like those who are like joining this for the first time have no idea what we are talking about, चल क्या रहा है. New students, please you can raise your hand. Or uh, Aditi Jyoti is new. Okay. Ajay, you are new. I think I've seen you before as well in some other batches. Pratibha is new. Bharti is new. Ansika is new. Neelam Pradhan is new. Ayush is new. Santosh, you are new. Something. Okay. Okay, so teach 9 to kids, SST and humanities. I have already finished. Okay, good. Rakesh. Santosh Naik. Oh, this Santosh. Santosh Kumar is old and Santosh Kumar Naik. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Mehak. Yeah, Mehak, I remember you texted me on WhatsApp. Good. So, we are full now, 99. I can only adjust 100 people. This is what I was waiting for. So we are full now. The You will leave the session in between and you will try to rejoin later. It may not be possible because people will now be trying to join this again and again, and they will not be able to. So the limit has reached. Just oh, ठीक है. So just for an introduction again, some of you are very new, and so थोड़ा सा आइडिया मैं एक बार फिर से अपने बारे में दे देता हूँ, who I am, and then we will start all these things about classes, strategy, motivation, whatever you are asking for. I hope all of you already know who am I, but as the tradition demands, I'm Keshav Kumar Singh, or KK Sir, as you know, and I'm a faculty for UPSC. Currently, I'm teaching at Vision IAS. I've cracked UPSC twice. I'm given interview in my very first attempt, etc. and etc. More, if you're interested in more of knowing about me, you can ask me later क्या है नहीं है. But अब मुद्दे की बात करते हैं. थोड़ा time आज कम है. I have another class. So yes, first coming to the question of Harjot, what keeps me motivated? And that's why I asked you all how much time you are able to give to this UPSC preparation. What UPSC preparation do to you? No matter you qualify this exam, pass or fail, if you are a serious candidate, and some of you have already started feeling this, if you are a serious aspirant, UPSC builds a character. The preparation builds a character. It gives you that ability to work for very long hours. It gives you that ability to keep working even when you are very, very tired, you feel like quitting, and it gives you that ability to continue working. And I think that's what has happened with me and many of the people who have prepared for this exam. हमें ना स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी, हमें आदत हो गई है, हम प्रिपरेशन के टाइम पे 10 घंटा 12 घंटा. When I was preparing, I've probably shown you some of the pictures of my preparation days. I didn't had a bed in my room. I just had a chair. And I used to spend almost 15-16 hours on that chair. So sitting long hours is not a problem. My father used to tell this to me, like even when I had not started preparation, and he always used to say, "Ki, he's in police and he has seen many of his senior IAS, IPS officers working, and he used to come and tell us the stories. कि आज ये officer को ऐसा करते देखा." So if you will see closely, these officers, they can sit in their office for 8 hours, 10 hours continuously. Like they will not even take a break, go for bathroom. वो बैठे हैं, काम कर रहे हैं, और बाकी लोग परेशान हो जाते हैं कि हाउ कैन अ पर्सन सिट फॉर सो लॉन्ग टाइम. आई थिंक दैट प्रिपरेशन बिल्ड्स इनटू यू. How much classes I take, what I do, if you will talk about my daily schedule. So I wake up almost at 5 a.m. I read newspaper from 5 to 6. That's like a daily schedule. At 6 or 6:30, I send highlighted newspapers to students. Uh, Although this has been disturbed for quite some time here, my mother was sick and also thoda I disturb, but this is a normal schedule. I wake up at 5, I read newspapers, I send highlighted newspapers by 6 or 6:30. Then I have classes nowadays. I have classes at 7 or 7:30. अभी तो 7 से चल रहा है. We are just we finished our classes for monthly magazine classes we finished. So we were covering Vision IAS monthly magazine. So from 7, I had to study a little bit before teaching. So I will read and revise what are the topics. I'll prepare for that. So I will, before this, like I prefer to take bath in this period and we'll study, we'll get ready for the class. From 7 to 9:30 or 10, we are doing this class. Then I have my work for vision. So whatever class, materials, assignment, whatever is assigned, I have to go through that. I have to do that, although I try not to give that much time there. But yeah, so the time is almost talking to students, managing, planning. So that goes here. Copy evaluation. If there are some classes, then you have to take classes, meetings. So almost up to 4 or 5, this happens. Then again, from 6, we have our newspaper classes for personal mentorship batch. So 6 बजे से वो class होती है about 7:30, and then from 7:30, many a times these NCRT batches will used to happen on alternative days. So 7:30 to sometime 8:30, sometime even it goes close to 9, or sometime it ends at 8 also. So depending upon that, so these NCRT classes, and then from 9 to 10:30 around, or 10 or 10:30 around is sociology batch. And this is daily. So this is my schedule on a day. This is what I do all day. Like there is no Saturday, Sunday, there is no break in this. कि आज नहीं करना है ये repetitive process. Every day this happens. Sometimes like here and there, 1 or 2 classes will be missing, but this is how I work. Uh, then if I have sometimes if I have to go out, like I have to if they will assign me some other classes in some other cities, so I have to travel there, take offline classes. So sometimes it happens that I'm taking like 6 hours classes throughout the day, and then all these classes are also continued. Now I generally sleep, so like it's a fix. I have told multiple times. At 11 I switch off my phone. No matter what, I will switch off my phone at 11. After 10, I will reply to some of the questions that I see WhatsApp. So I have about 400 pending messages on WhatsApp. कोशिश करता हूँ थोड़ा थोड़ा रिप्लाई करता जाऊँ. I reply at 11. Almost I switch off my phone, switch off my all gadgets वगैरह वगैरह जो भी है. I have a spare phone on which I listen to podcasts or audio, so or a book. So I around 11:30 I try to go on the bed. By 12 I sleep. So 11:30 or 12. At 11 I try to sleep. At max that finish line is 12. No matter what, दुनिया खत्म हो जाए, मैं 12 बजे के बाद नहीं जगने वाला हूँ. नवीन, बहुत सारे बच्चे यहाँ हिंदी साउथ से हैं. Many students are here from South India, so I cannot speak in Hindi. These batches, whatever I teach in English. So my prime target audience is English. Bear with me. I do not speak English like Sasi Tharoor or so. So I think if you'll try to concentrate a little, you can understand. So what motivates me? Like why I am doing this? Uh, what happened with me? I will tell you a story. So I gave my first interview and as a appearing candidate, I was not like that. It's a very big thing. It's a huge thing. Like even when we think of it and we discuss, if I would have qualified in the first attempt, qualified my interview in the first attempt, it would have been a history. Like someone freshly coming out of college, no preparation, and getting into service. It rarely happens. So फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट आई वाज ओवर द मून एकदम आसमान पे चढ़ गया कह रहे मुझसे और ज्यादा दूसरे लोगों को देख के मैं ऐसा कि ये लोग तुच्छ प्राणी है इनको कुछ नहीं आता है सेकंड अटेम्प्ट थर्ड अटेम्प्ट अगेन इंटरव्यू एंड क्वालिफाइड सो देन दैट देयर कम्स दैट फेज कि क्या किया जाए देन आई स्टार्टेड क्वेश्चनिंग माई सेल्फ एंड दैट डल फेज केम एंड देन आई रियलाइज कि देखो ड्यूरिंग प्रिपरेशन मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम व्हाट हैपेंस नाउ वी थिंक टू मच कि whether I am good enough, मेरा होगा या नहीं होगा. And yeah, I will be coming to all those questions. Don't worry. I will be coming to how to prepare and what to prepare, big book list, everything. So don't worry. Uh, we think too much about this, like whether I will be able to qualify this exam. And when this doubt comes, कि whether I will be able to join the exam or not, then you stop preparation. देन यू थिंक ओ मेरे पढ़ने से पता नहीं फायदा होगा कि नहीं होगा द मोमेंट दिस doubt will seep into you and more you will start questioning yourself the more you will procrastinate more you will if अच्छा कल पढ़ लेंगे परसों पढ़ लेंगे या एक दिन पढ़ोगे भी even if you will read for a day you will feel like फायदा तो कुछ हो नहीं रहा है होना तो है नहीं so I think the the very first, the basic thing that you can do is have this belief. Every day, go with this utmost belief that I will qualify. Keep telling yourself every day that I will qualify. No matter what, I will qualify. I I will not qualify. I will top this exam. I will ace this exam. No matter what. No matter where I'm standing today, मुझे कुछ नहीं आता है, but still I will qualify this exam. Never let anybody or never let anyone or even yourself doubt your talent, doubt your potential, doubt your capabilities. The day the doubt will seep in, you will stop preparation. I'm seeing some hands. I'm lowering all the hands. If anybody has any question, please send in the chat box. So yeah, Harjot, पहला पहला जो first tip that I will give to anyone who is starting this preparation is to have that super like मेरे साथ क्या हुआ some good thing that happened during my preparation that I was in Vardhaman and Nitin Singhania sir was posted there. I hope all of you know who is Nitin Singhania. So he was posted there as the author of the book of economics and art and culture. So at that time he was posted in Vardhaman as STM, as a trainee he was. So I came into his contact. He started guiding me for certain things, and his sister and I were preparing together. And his sister used to tell me always like कि भैया कहते हैं कि इसका तो पक्का होगा. तो उन्होंने मुझसे कभी नहीं कहा ऐसा कि तुम्हारा तो होगा बट उसकी भैया उसको मतलब नहीं आना सर ऐसा इनडायरेक्टली पीपल यूज टू टेल मी कि सर कहते हैं कि तुम्हारा तो होगा. So that gave me so much confidence from inside कि मतलब an IAS is saying I'm like good enough to qualify this exam, then I'm good enough. So I never doubted my capabilities कि मेरा होगा या नहीं होगा. When I was preparing, I didn't had that thing. When I'm reading the book, I'm not thinking कि मेरा होगा या नहीं होगा. I'm like कि I'm already an IAS. Just I have to read this book to go through that process. Like मतलब तुमको खाना खाना है, तुम ज्यादा थोड़ा ही सोचते, तुमको पता है कि you have to eat. Like your mom has made the food, you have to eat. That was like for me, my preparation was like that. I'm already an IAS. Like I'm born to become an IAS. एंड दिस इज जस्ट अ प्रोसेस. लाइक स्कूल जाने के लिए उसे ड्रेस पहनना है, तो मुझे ड्रेस पहन लेना है. लाइक आई हैव टू गो थ्रू दिस बुक वंस एंड लाइक दैट पोस्ट इज ऑफ फॉर मी. I was extremely positive during my preparations. So, and I think that reflects in the marks. The ordinarily you cannot score this by being in college, doing your engineering. And this schedule that I told you about the classes, this if this sounds very difficult to you, you should know about my schedule during my preparation times. अभी मुझे लगता है कि मैं बहुत आराम से जिंदगी जीता हूँ. तुम लोगों को ये बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा है ना. मुझे लगता है कि आई एम लिविंग टू मच कंफर्टेबल लाइफ. आई थिंक आई वाज टेलिंग दिस इन सम क्लासेस ना. नेहा शायद मैं बता रहा था कि व्हेन आई टॉक टू माय फ्रेंड्स हु आर वर्किंग वेरी, who are even working more than me, I feel like, I'm not working hard enough. I should work more. And that happens because if you see my preparation journey, so this was during 2015 16 somewhere. I was in third year of my college, and a normal day for me will begin as probably 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. So my usual wake up time is 4 a.m. But I never used to set an alarm. Like I do not need an alarm to wake up. I have like this inbuilt alarm in myself कि जगना है तो जगना. And whenever I will gain the consciousness, I will wake up. Simple सा मेरा रूल है. If I have gained the consciousness कि अच्छा देख अब मुझे उठना चाहिए, I am awake, and I will not check the watch कि कितना टाइम हुआ है, whether should I wake up or whether I should sleep. I will not check the clock. I will wake up. I generally used to sleep on the floor. So the first thing I will do, I will wake up and fold my bed. रोल करके रख दूंगा, तब मैं घड़ी देखूंगा कि क्या हुआ है नहीं हुआ है. Even it is 2 a.m., I will start studying. If I will feel like, like I'm still sleepy, आधे घंटे के बाद मुझे लगेगा कि I will sleepy, I will go back and I will sleep again. But if I am wake up, I will not go back to the bed, no matter what. चाहे ये जनवरी की ठंड चल रही हो या कुछ भी हो. If I am wake up, I am up. Like I am ready to study. So the day will start from early in the morning. The first shift is from 4 to 7. जो पढ़ना है यहाँ पे पढ़ लिया. So this is like my time. No matter what दुनिया में क्या चल रहा है, it doesn't matter. This time I will be studying. Whether it is examination days, whatever it is. Like 4 to 7 is the UPSC time. And this is already pre-decided. So I have decided in the night itself कि मैं सुबह उठकर क्या पढ़ूंगा. मैं सुबह उठ के डिसाइड नहीं करूंगा कि अच्छा व्हाट आई शुड स्टडी. आई हैव टू स्टडी दिस, आई एम स्टडीइंग दिस. सिंपल. All the books and already are kept on the table. I will just wake up and start studying. Simple. So this will happen. Then from 7, sometimes I had started this school for slum kids. So we used to go and teach them. So generally at around 7 or 7:30, I have to go there. Not always, but ये थर्ड ईयर में तो ये कंटिन्यू चल रहा था. So I will go for about an hour. 7 to 8 I will, or 8:30 I will teach. At 8:30 I am at my home. I will so this 8:30, half an hour is fixed for me. Yoga, meditation, bath. This is fixed. 8:30 to 9. 9 to 9:30 test. 9 to 9:30 is like breakfast, whatever food I have to take, I will take. From 9:30 I will sit down to give mock test. Fixed time hai. UPSC takes its mocks at 9. At 9:30 I will take. So in this time I will prepare the mock, I will download it, I will try to take the printouts and all. 9:30 say I'm ready to give the test. So it takes around 1.5 hour or 2 hours, generally 1.5 hour to give a test. After that, I will go through the solution, make notes from the test. So this process will go up to around 1:30 somewhere. I will take my lunch, take a break of half an hour. I will go to friends, I will talk to about them. Again, something about I have read. If I'm feeling sleepy, if I wake up very early in the morning, like 2 बजे उठ गया हो, तो naturally I will be feeling a little drowsy. So I will take a power nap for 15 minutes or 20 minutes here. Again, at 2:30, I will start the next paper. UPSC takes its second shift at 2:30, so I will start giving my second mock paper. From 2:30 to 4 ke around, I will give this paper. I will match my answers. I will prepare notes from them. If I'm too tired to do this because of almost it's not very possible to do this, then I will read something. और आई विल वॉच सम डॉक्यूमेंट्रीज आई विल टेक अ ब्रेक आई विल वॉच लोकसभा उस समय तो अच्छा आता था तो कोई ऐसा न्यूज देखना है मुझे सो आई विल वॉच दैट इन दिस टाइम फ्रॉम 6 इट वाज फिक्स्ड प्री डिसाइडेड फ्रॉम 6 इवनिंग में एवरी डे फॉर कंटिन्यूअस 2 years आई हैव gone to teach these kids like 2 साल तक और कुछ नहीं किया नो संडे मंडे नो ब्रेक कुछ भी नहीं that used to be the like most important time in the student's life to go out and chill 6 to 8 2 hours I have every day given this to teach the students so इनको पढ़ाने जाऊंगा 8 बजे आऊंगा खाना खाऊंगा whatever current affairs and all that I have to do I will do cover that in the night if I have to do some other tests like उस समय कुछ ऐसा कुछ चल रहा है किसी वेबसाइट वगैरह पे कुछ challenges चल रहे हैं so I will do that or if something is left to do I will do that if I have to cover my optionals अगर तो I will do that around 10 my target is to go to sleep around 10 or 10:30 I will go to bed so if you have lived a life like this now what I am doing today becomes a cakewalk मुझे लगता है कि मैं बहुत ज्यादा आराम कर रहा हूँ ठीक है समझ में आ रहा है तुम्हें if somebody has lived that life this is easy life this is luxurious life I'm sitting on a luxurious table in a AC room food is made by the people वहां तो सब खुद से कर रहे हैं तब भी you are doing it so, Harjot I think this much motivation is sufficient enough for the day hmm? ऐसे रिजल्ट नहीं आता है चलो अब काम की बात करते हैं एक इमेज दिखाता हूँ तुम लोगों को if you really want to know the source of my motivation like this is what I was doing लेकिन why I was doing can still be a question like कर क्यों रहे हो ना so I had this probably if I can find it yes got it this is a screenshot of my desktop कंप्यूटर के स्क्रीन का ये डेस्कटॉप है दिस इज माय रूटीन this is the routine which is pasted. These are the dates, January 2016, January 2016. This is what my schedule is that I have to cover this much. Whatever I have covered, I have marked it yellow. And whatever I have to do further, that's left otherwise. And this I'm not doing for myself. This was very clear in my mind from the very beginning. So, इसलिए लिखा है for the people. You have to cover this target not because I want a very big job, not because I want career stability, not because I want fame and any. My motto was very clear for the people. ये करना है उन लोगों के लिए जो शायद the people who are not fortunate enough to help themselves. God has given me this power, this ability to help those people. And if I am not doing this, this feeling of burden is very strong on my shoulders. I don't know from where this comes, but when I waste my time now, I don't think of it like I'm wasting my time. To me, it's like I have this potential to help these so many people. If I'm not studying for a day, probably a family is sleeping hungry. Probably a girl is being raped because I'm yet not an IS. I'm yet not there to help those people. मैं आराम कर रहा हूँ, लोग भूखे सो रहे हैं. और मुझ में ये बहुत strongly inbuilt हो गया कि if I'm not studying, so I'm doing injustice. I'm an equal participant in the injustices and exploitation those people are following, and that used to be a constant source of motivation. बहुत थक भी गए हैं ना, तो मतलब यही है, ये कंप्यूटर खोलोगे तो यही दिखेगा, फॉर द पीपल, और कुछ नहीं करना है. मेरा फंड क्लियर था. फॉर द पीपल. आया कुछ समझ में? सो नहीं आया लगता है. So today we are starting our new batch. Some of you are already enrolled. Some of you, I think, have joined this to know about the course, what we are going to do, how we are going to do. So I'll be talking about that as well. We will be starting with history. And this whole initiative, I think, the whole idea of NCRT. See, when I didn't join IS, for a long time, I was troubled because I had this feeling I'm not able to give back to the society. And फिर लगा कि नहीं, अभी लगता है कि okay, if I would have joined the services, I would have been one IAS, but now I can create many IAS and guide them towards the right path. So this NCRT program is, I think, is one of the product of that overall thinking, जो मैं सोचता हूँ, जो मैं करना चाहता हूँ for the society. Well, I think it's one of the cheapest program that is there, and it's one of the best thing. Those who are already doing it, I think you will uh, appreciate it. के मतलब इतने कम में और कुछ नहीं मिल सकता है, शायद मुझे ऐसा लगता है. आई एम फिलिंग अ वेरी वाइड गैप which is so just to tell quickly about those who are new, and then we will move on. Everyone, so this is the NCRT program for the new guys. We are starting history in the month of September, and this is a paid program. The classes will be happening on alternate days at 7:30. So if we are meeting today on Monday, we will be meeting on Wednesday next at the same time, 7:30. The course fee is 14.99. You can make your payments here. That is not for August, this is for September. And in this, we cover, if you have paid once, you don't have to pay again. कुछ लोग दोबारा भी पे कर देते हैं कि अच्छा इस ज्योग्राफी हो गया तो हिस्ट्री के लिए दोबारा करना पड़ेगा क्या? नो, यू डोंट हैव टू पे अगेन. One time fee for all the subjects, everything that you need as a beginner for this exam, you will get it here. You will get the recorded videos in case you are not able to attend 7:30 classes. In case you are working and you want to watch it at some other time at your ease, you can watch the recordings. So that is it. Seats, I think, are already filled. Well, we usually take about 50 students in a batch. So try to get enrolled as soon as you can. It's already very late. Now, coming to history, how to prepare, what to prepare, those who are already enrolled and those who are starting anew. देखो, first देख लेते हैं थोड़ा history for UPSC, like how much important it is and how much time you should give to this. First in prelims. So history, as I think all of you know, is divided into three groups. Art and culture तो नहीं कहना चाहिए, ancient, medieval, and modern. And one another aspect of history is art and culture. Now, art and culture, sometimes people think of art and culture as ancient, but art and culture is not, for UPSC perspective. Art and culture, if you will see the syllabus, art and culture of ancient, art and culture of medieval, and art and culture of modern, तीनों ही आपको पढ़ना है. So history and art and culture. Now in prelims, if you will see the marks division, a lot of questions come from modern. A lot of questions you will get from modern history. Previously, though, there used to be about 15 questions somewhere, 10 to 15 questions, but now the number of questions are reducing here. And the numbers of questions from medieval and ancient, especially medieval, UPSC do not used to ask questions from medieval. So last couple of years, even we teachers, we used to suggest students कि ठीक है, you can skip medieval, just go through it once quickly and do not like. But UPSC, it keeps changing. हमें लगता है कि UPSC, even if students are not listening to us, UPSC is listening to whatever teachers are suggesting. अच्छा बोल रहा है कि medieval नहीं पढ़ना है, अब medieval से क्वेश्चन पूछो. तो nowadays the questions of medieval and ancient is on rise in prelims. Almost if we combined these two, you will get around 20 questions easily. अगर आर्ट एंड कल्चर में मिला लो तो 25 क्वेश्चंस के अराउंड तो इधर से बन जाता है मोर और लेस इन prelims. So it's very, very important. I think it's the most substantive part. Then in mains, in GS paper 1, अच्छा, how many of you have this syllabus? I don't know. I think I have shared, but अभी भी बहुत लोगों के पास शायद नहीं है ये. एक मिनट रुक जाओ. UPSC organized syllabuses. All of you have this. All of you have this syllabus with you. I think I've shared this in groups and all. If you do not have this syllabus, do this for the first. Like, take a printout and paste it on your wall. This is what I had created during my preparation days. So I have simplified the syllabus in such a way. I've made it very, very easy to understand. So take a printout of this and post on your wall. This is something that you should be waking up every day. देखो मेंस का सिलेबस In UPSC mains, in GH paper 1, you have to read Indian heritage and culture and history. These are two separate topics: Indian heritage and culture and history. So in Indian heritage and culture, you have to read this. देखो इसको पढ़ो. Indian culture, salient aspects of art forms, literature, and architecture from ancient to modern times. So as I told you, in culture, you do not have to just read ancient. You have to read ancient, medieval, and modern. तीनों ही part पढ़ने हैं in art and culture. And you have to read art forms, you have to read literature, and you have to read architecture. So in art forms, you have to read dances, paintings, embroidery, etc. In literature, you have to read about books, uh, other oral traditions. In architecture, you will be reading about building, temples, mosques, and such other things, gardens. So ये main aspect है art and culture का. I will tell you how to cover that. Book list पे बाद में जाते हैं. First, let us understand कि what UPSC wants you to read. Then in modern Indian history, देखो syllabus of UPSC is very precise. People do not understand the syllabus and then end up like कि क्या करना है. So modern Indian history में you have to read from middle of the 18th century until the present. Middle of the 18th century, it's very clear. Middle of the 18th century is 1750. So about 1750 to the present time, you have to read only three things: significant events, personalities, and issues. So your whole approach should be this: read the events, what has happened, Jallianwala Bagh massacre hua, Chaura Chauri hua, non-cooperation movement hua. So read about such events: first war of independence, second war of independence. So significant events, personalities, and personalities. So you will always find a question in mains. Kabhi Gandhi, kabhi Ambedkar, kabhi Bhagat Singh, kabhi Nehru. So such personalities, read about them. Even in prelims also, you will find some questions always on personalities and then issues. Then see, freedom struggle is written separately. इसको समझना चाहिए. देखो, इंडियन हिस्ट्री तो लिख दिया एक बार, इंडियन हिस्ट्री तो लिख दिया from middle to present. In that, freedom struggle also becomes a part. But UPSC is especially emphasizing on freedom struggle. That I will be asking specific questions from the freedom struggle. So what happened? What were the various stages? So when you will start following the classes, you will see my approach is like that. कि इसके बाद ये हुआ, इसके बाद ये हुआ, इसके बाद ये हुआ. That's I always follow that approach of various stages. Contributors and contributions. Again, who did what? From different parts of the countries. So when you are preparing, you should take a special care for this. What the freedom fighters of South India were doing, freedom fighters of Northeast were doing, freedom fighters of Jammu and Kashmir were doing, freedom fighters of West were doing. So this approach of contribution from various parts of the country should also be taken into account. So itna padna hai history mein. Then history mein you also have to read another part which is post-independence. Now see, post-independence is not in prelims. Okay? Post-independence history is specifically in mains, and world history is specifically in mains. This is not in prelims. So for now, I see some of the students make this mistake. Do not start studying with these two subjects. ठीक है, post-independence और history of the world. ये अभी नहीं पढ़ना है. ठीक है, there will be a time when you have to study. During the time of the classes, I will be guiding you when you have to read, what you have to Yep. So post independence. I think by now you have got a very clear idea about the syllabus of UPSC, specifically history. पहले शायद ऐसा कभी सोचा नहीं होगा कि ऐसा सिलेबस है. ठीक है, क्लैरिटी है अबाउट द सिलेबस, व्हाट यू हैव टू रीड. एक चीज और देखो, यहाँ से एक चीज और समझ में आता है. इफ यू विल ट्राई टू फोकस इन इन द हिस्ट्री पार्ट, इट्स नॉट मेंशनिंग एंशिएंट एंड मिडाइवल. ठीक है, सो दैट मीन्स कि यू डू नॉट हैव टू रीड अबाउट द किंग्स, देयर वॉर्स, देयर सक्सेशन, कितने बच्चे थे उनके, क्यों हार गए, पानीपत की लड़ाई में क्या हुआ. दोज क्वेश्चंस आर नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ मेंस यूपीएससी सिलेबस. हमें एंशियंट और मिडाइवल पढ़ना तो है, बट वी हैव टू रीड दैट फ्रॉम द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ आर्ट एंड कल्चर, not from the historical lens. And that's how the questions are framed. This is very, very important to understand. Ancient and medieval history is not a part of UPSC mains syllabus. समझ में आई बात? Repeat it with me. Ancient and mains history is not a part of UPSC mains syllabus. ठीक है? ये बात समझ में नहीं आई? ठीक है. So how we will be covering this? Achha, some of you have this doubt, those who are planning to join or have joined recently. When we will be covering geography, don't worry. We will cover geography for this new batch. Those who will be enrolling in the 16th batch, we will be covering geography in the month of December. ठीक है, classes actually happens in a circular pattern. ठीक है, what we do is geography, history, economics, polity. Then again, geography, economics, history, polity, ऐसा सर्कल चलता रहता है. So some of you would have started with geography, some of you would have started with polity, some of you would have started with economics. So that varies, है ना? So इसलिए टेंशन नहीं लेना है कि मेरा कुछ छूट जाएगा क्या, मेरा कुछ छूट गया है क्या. Whatever is there, everything will be covered. So you do not have to worry about that. Yes, Primal, I will teach science as well. Mohammed Singh, what type of topics? In mains, you will get topics like who, like from art and culture perspective, like ancient May, you will get questions like what were the Buddhist monasteries doing? What was the impact of Buddhism, religion? You will get questions about the authors of the books of that period. Dance से आएगा. Kings, their wars will not be a part of your syllabus. So, क्या बोल रहा था मैं? हाँ, नेक्स्ट बुक लिस्ट. दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, इसको एक बार लिख लो. बुक लिस्ट फॉर हिस्ट्री. See, if we'll see NCRTs, so first ancient के लिए बुक लिखो. Ancient के लिए, about ancient history, we will rely on class 6 and class 12 theme 1. Class 6 and class 12 theme 1. In class 12 you have 3 NCRTs: theme 1, theme 2, theme 3. So क्लास 6 की एनसीईआरटी और क्लास 12 का थीम 1. फॉर मिडाइवल क्लास 6 एनसीईआरटीज एंड क्लास 12 थीम 2. एंड फॉर मॉडर्न 6 बोला, सॉरी 7 एनसीईआरटी, क्लास 8 एनसीईआरटी एंड क्लास 12 थीम 3. This you have to read in any condition, no matter what you are following. तुम किस टीचर के पास जाकर पढ़ रहे हो, तुम 5 करोड़ वाली कोचिंग क्लास ज्वाइन कर लो, बट यू हैव टू डू दिस. ठीक है, एटलीस्ट दिस इज द बेयर minimum. There's no skip around it. If anybody is suggesting you anything other than this, then I think you should ask about his credentials. भाई आप कौन हो, कहाँ से आए हो, कुछ किया भी है, कुछ खुद पढ़ाई वढ़ाई की है कि बस ऐसे ज्ञान ही देने आता है आपको. If anybody has seriously prepared for this exam, this is the bare minimum that you should do. Now, for ancient and medieval, as I told, कि in prelims, more questions are coming these days from this topic. So you should read. This is now here. The suggestions can vary. My suggestion is to read Tamil Nadu board books. Tamil Nadu board class 11th book. एंशियंट एंड मिडाइवल वाला, मॉडर्न वाला मत पढ़ो उसका. ठीक है, एंशियंट एंड मिडाइवल वाला पढ़ो बस, मॉडर्न वाला नहीं. रीड एंशियंट एंड मिडाइवल फ्रॉम तमिलनाडु क्लास 11th बुक, नॉट 12th. 12th में मॉडर्न है और 11th में उनका ये है. इफ यू नॉट एबल टू फाइंड दिस तमिलनाडु पब्लिकेशन बुक्स, तमिलनाडु बोर्ड पब्लिकेशन बुक, you text me, I will try to find it. I will send it in the group. You can read it on your own later. So, but ये कब करना है? When you have read this, when you have gone through my classes, you have understood everything, then you can go and read it on your own. No problem. For modern, you should read स्पेक्ट्रम. स्पेक्ट्रम के नाम से किताब आती है राजीव अहिर की. ठीक है, इंडिया फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल. हाँ, you can find the book on the website as well. So स्पेक्ट्रम राजीव अहिर. स्पेक्ट्रम बोलोगे कहीं भी मिल जाएगा. मॉडर्न इंडियन हिस्ट्री स्पेक्ट्रम, you search for it, you will get the book. So this book you should be covering. Now there are many people who will suggest you to read Bipan Chandra. There are people who will first, यहाँ तो NCERT में there is a big confusion that old or new NCERTs. बहुत लोग सजेस्ट करेंगे to read old NCERTs. I do not prefer that. When you will be going through the classes, you will understand it better कि क्यों old नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए. But I am like strictly against this. I think that new NCERTs are well updated, best in the class. कुछ चेंज नहीं करना है, जो न्यू एनसीईआरटी में वो पढ़ना है. I will explain the logic if you want, but if you believe me, if you have faith in me, don't worry and read new NCERTs. ठीक है, if you have any confusion, any doubt, you can ask me later, but for now read. अरे जा, ये तो मिट गया पूरा. कोई लिख रहा है क्या? कोई लिख रहा है तो भेज दो एक बार, गड़बड़ हो गया. ठीक है, तो मैंने बताया एंशिएंट में, एंशिएंट और मिडाइवल के लिए स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स में यू शुड रीड, अदर देन एनसीईआरटी यू हैव टू रीड तमिलनाडु बोर्ड बुक्स. ठीक है, क्लास 11th नॉट 12th, फॉर दिस ओनली. फिर इसके लिए मॉडर्न के लिए नहीं पढ़ना, एंशिएंट और मिडाइवल के लिए. फॉर मॉडर्न you should read NCERT is the new one and Spectrum. And इसके बाद स्पेक्ट्रम अगर पढ़ लोगे तो there are 2 books of Bipan Chandra. One Bipan Chandra is like a smaller one, like a thinner one, which is basically old NCERTs. वो नहीं पढ़नी है. One Bipan Chandra is the thicker one. Previously, during my times, people used to read that book a lot. But now that book is outdated. UPSC is not asking some questions from that because that book is written by Bipin Chandra is a basically Nehruvian historian. वो थोड़ा नेहरू के आइडिया से थोड़ा ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट है. And government does not want Nehruvian historians. So ये अब relevant नहीं रह गई है वो. If you have read Spectrum and if you want to like read more, then there is this book. एक minute. See, this two books. This is, if it is visible to all of you, I think it's not. तो ये किताब है इंडिपेंडेंस, इंडियाज स्ट्रगल फॉर इंडिपेंडेंस बाय बिपिन चंद्रा. नाउ इन आवर टाइम्स वी हैव रेड दिस बुक, बट अभी इसको पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. दिस बुक इज मच बेटर. फ्रॉम पलासी टू पार्टीशन बाय शेखर बंदोपाध्याय. अगर तुम लोगों को दिख रहा होगा तो ये उल्टा क्यों दिख रहा है? From Palasi to Partition by Shekhar Bandyopadhyay. So see, Spectrum जो है ना, it's kind of a notes. It's very pointed. It's very good for prelims. Even in mains, it's sufficient. अच्छा, तो अगर तुम्हें पढ़ना है तो you can read this one. But for now, do not like deviate too much. Do not try to follow too many sources. Stick to the basics and just try to finish Spectrum. उससे ज्यादा कुछ करने की कोशिश मत करो फिलहाल. Too many books, too many confusions. हाँ संतोष, that's like almost a gold standard as of now because पहले क्या होता था ना, देखो. Previously, UPSC used to ask long questions, like you have to write 400, 500 words in one answer. So you needed a lot of depth knowledge about the issues. But now UPSC asks you 10 marks question, 150 words. So you cannot go into depth. You should know more and more points. And in that, Spectrum is doing decent work. SSV, for geography, we will talk. Don't worry. For geography, the time will come. And if you have any specific doubt about geography, I think all of you have my number, 8368481944. तो हम बात कर लेंगे. अदरवाइज अभी ज्योग्राफी के लिए क्या करना है मैं बताऊंगा. अच्छा, तुम पूछ ही रहे हो तो जस्ट ऑन अ साइड नोट, we will be starting GC Leong for geography. अच्छा याद आ गया मुझे. अच्छा, we will be starting GC Leong for geography. That will be another paid batch. So you have your foundation for the geography. अब भाई हम GC Leong को एकदम बेसिक से पढ़ेंगे लाइन बाय लाइन एज वी रीड NCERT बुक्स. दैट इज जैसे मैं एकदम लाइन बाय लाइन पढ़ाता हूँ वैसे आई विल बी टीचिंग GC Leong. And this probably we are starting from 5th September. The timing will be 7 early in the morning. About the further details I will be sharing later. अभी बहुत प्लान नहीं है. I think I have some other classes to do. तो I will tell you more about this. कैसे क्या करना है उसका. But फिलहाल you should focus on completing your NCERTs. So don't bother about this. Yeah. Spectrum कर लिया हमने. अब those who have joined the batch is new. Those who have already joined, they already know कि उनको क्या करना है. But those who have joined new, your target is very simple. See, classes happens like this. I will send you a video. I will give you a target that you have to watch this video on this particular day. You will have 24 hours in your hand. You have to watch one video, which is probably about 2 hours of the time. So you can manage whenever you want to watch, you watch that video. At 7:30 when we will be meeting, this will mostly be a discussion class where I will be asking some questions to you, what you have understood, or you can ask me if you have any doubts. Basically motivation और ज्ञान देता हूँ मैं इधर. लेकिन ये है classes of the NCERT batches will be recorded. You will get daily targets. You have to complete the daily targets. एक बार मैं दिखा देता हूँ तुम लोगों को. NCERT history I have taught in like great detail. बहुत even more than geography. हिस्ट्री काफी ज्यादा डिटेल से पढ़ाई हुई है. पर प्लेलिस्ट निकालने दो. हिस्ट्री. देखो, in history you have 26 videos. ठीक है. And these videos are not very long. So कोई 1 घंटे का है. ज्योग्राफी की तरह हिस्ट्री लंबे भी है, इसमें 2-2 घंटे के वीडियोस है. So I think this whole content is about 30 hours. 30 से 35 hours का होगा. So you have whole month to watch. So some days I can, like, whenever there is 1 hour lecture, I will give you 2 videos in a day. If it is 2 hours video, I will give you just one video. So this is how it is. Ancient history, medieval history, modern history, and then there is another video of modern history that I have taught in Vision I. Vision IS materials को लेके पढ़ाया मैंने. Previously, that was a separate paid course, but this time I will be adding that in this batch only. वो भी तुम देखना चाहो तो that's like a detailed coverage of very short notes में उसको cover किया हुआ है modern history. You can do that as well. So be prepared to watch about 30 videos. And हाँ संतोष, you will get. So we can hear another poem. सुनाऊंगा. So this is how the program will work. If anybody has any doubt about the program, if anybody has any query about enrollment and all, you can ask me. Again, I'm repeating, this is the link for the payment. And your classes begins from today. The sooner you get enrolled, the better it is. This is the fee. And those who have already paid, they do not have to worry. I will be sending. Again, some of you are not. देखो ये मैं देख रहा हूँ. देखो, sometimes I do not update in your WhatsApp groups. So make it a habit of checking your Telegram groups once in a day. एक बार दिन में कभी भी खोल के Telegram देख लो. I think Telegram is much more better. Students should quit WhatsApp and focus on Telegram. Like use Telegram more. First thing is, when I just did that. Like I uninstalled WhatsApp when I was preparing. मैंने WhatsApp कब इंस्टॉल किया है अपने फोन में? आई थिंक in 2020, 2 साल पहले I installed my WhatsApp in my phone when because works increase a lot and all the team members like from Vision and also everybody was saying कि सर आपसे कैसे बात हो, नहीं कांटेक्ट हो पाता है, every time cannot get the call. So I had to install WhatsApp on my phone. Like नहीं तो मैं WhatsApp on install करके रखता था, नहीं चाहिए because it's too much of a distraction. So fix a time at least, guys. At this time I will check my Telegram. ठीक है. नहीं Primal, for the people who are in personal mentorship batch, don't worry, I will let you know क्या करना है. Personal mentorship वालों को चिंता नहीं करना है, ठीक है. I have already suggested you what you have to do, what you don't have to do, and if the personal mentorship का मतलब ये होता है कि if you have any doubt, you ask me personally, you will be suggested according to your own plan. तुम do not follow this one. तुम लोग क्यों मुझे बार बार. ठीक है प्रमल. Majid Hussain, for Prelims and mains for GS preparation, I don't think you should go for Majid Hussain. If you are going for optionals at geography, then you should go. It's a good book. ठीक है. So check the Telegram group. There I update the videos. If you have any query, you can ask your query there as well. Although refrain from sending too much messages because people, देखो, in Telegram, some of you would have been using Telegram and it bugs you a lot. Like बहुत सारे notification आते हैं और इसलिए तुम उसको बंद ही कर देते हो. तो देखो, there are some settings. Use anything but use it smartly. In Telegram, there is a setting. First thing that you have to do कि go and close a setting. अभी मत करना. अभी मैं हाँ, go and close a setting that nobody can add you in some group. तुम ऐसा रोज सुबह उठते होगे और देखते हो कि तुमको किसी ने किसी ग्रुप में ऐड कर दिया है. तुमने कभी वो ग्रुप ज्वाइन भी नहीं किया और तुमको हजारों ग्रुप में लोग ऐड कर दिए हैं. टेलीग्राम में होता है तुम लोगों के साथ. सुबह उठते हो रोज नया ग्रुप, अरे ये कहाँ से आ गया. So there is a setting. There is a setting in the Telegram. I will show you. कहाँ गया? Privacy and security में last groups and channels. Yes. देखो, if you go on Telegram, you will go to this setting of groups and channels, and here who can add me to a group and channels. So only my contact करके रख दो. ठीक है, या फिर ऐड एक्सेप्शंस कर दो. मेरा नाम, मेरा नंबर डाल दो और बाकी सब वो कर दो. So change this setting, and if you are added into such groups which you have not actively chosen, then unsubscribe it. खत्म करो, उसको हटाओ. और क्या कर सकते हो. ठीक है, so do this and turn on the notifications for these batch, like my groups. If you are in my groups, turn on the notification for that. And check Telegram once in a while. Like, do not keep checking every time. Then for Telegram पे लगे. Fix a time at 7 a.m. in the morning, at 12 a.m. or 7 p.m. in the night. I will check the Telegram once, see the notification. So ये काम करो. And I think the instruction is very clear for the new people, those who have joined. You will get the recorded lectures in the Telegram group. You have to watch a video. उसको देखो. और make sure that when you are coming back on 7:30 on Wednesday, by that time you have to watch 3 videos. So make sure that you have watched all the 3 videos. I will be asking you the questions. हिस्ट्री में क्वेश्चन पूछना आसान है. ज्योग्राफी में क्वेश्चन पूछना थोड़ा मुश्किल होता था because the things are related to each other. You will be added, don't worry. I will add those who have taken new admission. You will be added, don't worry. Aryan sir, tell about the person mentorship batch. अरे आर्यन, कितनी बार बताऊं मैं तुम्हें. आई थिंक आई ऑलरेडी. तो पर्सनल मेंटरशिप बैच, द फर्स्ट थिंग इज, क्या करते हैं पर्सनल मेंटरशिप में. शुड यू ज्वाइन पर्सनल मेंटरशिप बैच, एंड व्हाई डू यू नीड अ पर्सनल मेंटरशिप बैच. इनिशियली अभी कुछ दिनों पहले आई वाज थिंकिंग अबाउट राइटिंग अ पोस्ट अबाउट दिस, देन आई थॉट कि थोड़ा ज्यादा सेल्फ एडवर्टाइजमेंट हो जाएगा. वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस ऑफ द फ्रेंड्स, एंड शायद मैं किसी क्लास में बता भी रहा था. और हम लोगों को ये लगा, like all of us were agree on this one single issue, that nowadays the biggest challenge that UPSC aspirants are facing is not about कि there is a lack of resource. हमारे टाइम में क्या होता था कि टेस्ट सीरीज मिलता नहीं था, क्वेश्चन मिलता नहीं था. So where to get the books, where to get the resources, what is the best resource, that used to be very difficult thing to access that. Nowadays it's so many books, there are so many coachings, there are so many tests, there are so many materials. The students are even more confused. तो मेरे टाइम में मेरे लिए सिंपल था कि दिस इज द बुक आई हैव टू रीड, एज आई टोल्ड यू, लाइक इन माय माइंड आई वाज वेरी क्लियर, दिस इज द बुक आई हैव टू रीड। मैं तो ऑलरेडी आईएएस हूँ, मैंने कभी ऐसे नहीं सोचा कि मुझे बनना है। बट और इसीलिए it becomes very important for a student to have a mentor, because the whole UPSC exam pattern is so complicated that it takes you 6 months or a year just to understand कि अच्छा एग्जाम ऐसे ऐसे होता है, ये पढ़ना चाहिए। एंड देन यू रियलाइज कि फॉर अ ईयर वॉट एवर यू वर डूइंग वॉज रॉन्ग। फिर लोगों को लगता है कि अच्छा यार 1 साल बर्बाद कर दे, कुछ लोग 2 साल बर्बाद करते। तो इवन when people are in coaching, they're regularly going into the coaching, they're doing regularly classes, but समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि how to use that knowledge in the long run. And for that, I think there the need of a personal mentor comes in. And that's why nowadays all of the coaching institutes, whether they provide it or not, advertise तो सब करते हैं कि भाई हमारे हम mentor देते हैं। So that's it. Now in personal mentorship batch, what I do, as I have already told, मैं बहुत सस्ता टीचर हूँ। In personal mentorship batch, I cover all the GS papers, like all the subjects, उनके जो भी स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स हैं, तो चाहे वो इकोनॉमिक्स की रमेश सिंह हो, ज्योग्राफी की जीसी लियोंग हो, लक्ष्मीकांत हो, स्पेक्ट्रम हो, आई टीच ऑल दीज बुक्स लाइक लाइन बाय लाइन, पेज बाय पेज, जो भी है सब पढ़ाऊंगा। आई वर्क एट विजन। सो उनके जितने भी टेस्ट मटेरियल होते हैं, सोर्सेस होते हैं, आई हैव एक्सेस टू ऑल दोज, सो आई कीप शेयरिंग दोज विथ माय पर्सनल मेंटरशिप बैच स्टूडेंट्स इफ दे आर इंटरेस्टेड। तो यू विल गेट द टेस्ट सीरीज, जो भी उनका 30-40 हजार का जो भी टेस्ट सीरीज आता है, यू गेट दैट फॉर फ्री। अदर देन दैट, so I teach all these classes। ऐसा नहीं होगा कि कोई भी आके पढ़ा दिया, then you will be asking कि सर आप तो अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं, लेकिन कोचिंग व्हाट हैपेंस, द बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम दैट आई हैव सीन इन मोस्ट ऑफ द कोचिंग्स, लाइक prominent one, विजन हो, वाजीराम हो, कोई भी हो, a few teachers are very good of a few subjects, but they always keep experimenting with new teachers, क्योंकि उनको नया बेंच स्ट्रेंथ तो बनाना है। तो you will get 2 good teachers for 2 subjects, and you will get 3 mediocre teachers for 4 subjects, and you will get very bad teachers for other 2-3 subjects। बट यहाँ पे जो भी पढ़ाना है मैं पढ़ाना हूँ। इफ यू आर सेटिस्फाइड विथ हाउ आई टीच, व्हाट आई टीच, इफ आई एम एबल टू, इफ आई एम मेकिंग सेंस टू यू, you can be sure about these. Test, then current affairs, डेली न्यूज़पेपर की क्लासेस करते हैं हम, सो वो कवर कर लेते हैं। इसमें डेली क्लासेस होती हैं। सो इफ वी आर कवरिंग एनी बुक, सो वी विल हैव मॉर्निंग क्लासेस 7 AM से और 7:30 से, and if we are not covering any book, then we will have evening classes at 6 PM of newspaper batch। तो यहाँ पे हम डेली द हिंदू डिस्कस करते हैं। तो द एंड fee of all this is, you will get, of course you will get a schedule for yourself, तुमको कितने स्पीड से करना चाहिए, क्या करना चाहिए। and the fee for this is 1 for 999, 99 नहीं है, 999 है, do not confuse। ठीक है, तो this is 1 for 999 for entire thing, like जब तक तुम पढ़ रहे हो तब तक पढ़ रहे हो, there is no year bar, there is no time bar। you are one student of personal mentorship, you are always student of personal mentorship, that's it। if anybody is interested, again you have my contact number 8368481944। do not make any payments, I do not just stick randomly people into this। if you are interested, then I have to be interested in you, we will talk, discuss, and then अगर मुझे लगेगा कि ठीक है, you are someone who deserves the time and the effort from my side, you can enroll। so that's it। ठीक है आर्यन, समझ में आ गया ये? चलो तो ठीक है. एनी क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम यू पीपल नाउ? टेलीग्राम का लिंक आई विल सेंड द टेलीग्राम का लिंक, डोंट वरी. एंड या मोइनुद्दीन, बताइए क्या प्रॉब्लम? I'm from Telangana. I'm writing Group 1 exam. Till now, I didn't start my preparation. How I have to prepare now? I think Group 1 exam is like this now just about to start, right? कुछ ज्यादा टाइम नहीं होगा, अक्टूबर वगैरह में है ना उसका डेट. So if you have not started till now, then how will you be able to cover that? It's too late for that, I think. हाँ जोत बताओ. Any questions for those who want to enroll or those who have enrolled in the 16th batch? 16th batch वालों को कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है, या तो लोग हो ही नहीं कुछ. कोई 16th बैच वाला है इधर? नॉट हैव एनी क्वेरी. इतना तो अच्छे बच्चों ने देखे ही नहीं है. हाँ जो बताओ.
So you said that you'll share certain questions based on geography. So I think you have forgot that.
ठीक है, I will forward. Just Harjot, remind me once in by the morning if I have not served. So by the morning remind me once. सर आपने बोला है और आपने अभी भेजा नहीं है. I will forward. ठीक है.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
ठीक है. चलो ठीक है, फिर एंड करते हैं. अनदर क्लास फ्रॉम 9. तो स्टार्टिंग में मॉक नहीं देना है. नहीं 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 नहीं, नहीं देना है अभी. those who have read they can give. अभी previous year questions are much more important. Try to follow that. चलो पारस, ठीक है. Telegram link you will get in the WhatsApp groups. Those who have joined, you will get the link in the WhatsApp. इधर दे दूंगा. इधर बहुत लोग हैं those who are not enrolled. क्या चाहते हो तुम? पैसे दे के ज्वाइन करो, लोग फ्री में ले ले. नहीं ना. I will send the Telegram group link into the WhatsApp group. ठीक है. Thank you everyone. I hope you got some clarity about this. I think it was worthwhile. कविता सुनना था कृतिका को. कविता पोयम. क्या सुनाया जाए? दिनकर ने लिखा कि छोटी सी 2 लाइनें हैं दिनकर की बहुत फेमस, कि अब जो सिर पर आ पड़े, अब जो सिर पर आ पड़े नहीं डरना है. अब जो सिर पर आ पड़े नहीं डरना है. जन्मे हैं तो 2 बार नहीं मरना है. अब जो सिर पर आ पड़े सहना है. जन्मे हैं तो 2 बार नहीं मरना है. एक बार मरेंगे तब मरेंगे, 2 बार नहीं मरना है. ठीक है. Shiv Gopal, you can join now. It's better. Like mentorship is always better. As I told you, like exam has become increasingly complex. अब क्या कर रहे हो नहीं कर रहे हो, if you are not following the right track, it's becomes very difficult. So it's better. इनिशियली ही तो मुझे लगता है कि मेंटरशिप की जरूरत होती है. लेटर तो यू विल फिगर आउट आफ्टर अ ईयर एनीवे. यूपीएससी विल टीच यू. फोकस कैसे बढ़ाएं, अब इसके लिए नेक्स्ट वेडनेसडे को बात करेंगे. हैव अ क्लास. जोत रिंकी, क्या हुआ रिंकी बताओ क्या? हम्म.
Sir,
हम्म
सर जैसे हम लोगों को एनसीईआरटी में रिकॉर्डिंग्स मिल रही है, देन
हम्म
we will discuss questions and answers, so don't take it otherwise sir. तो पर्सनल मेंटरशिप में भी सर ऐसे होंगे जैसे कि ज्योग्राफी की हो जाएंगी या फिर और किसी सब्जेक्ट की अगर हो जाती हैं तो उसके बाद कोई आता है पर्सनल मेंटरशिप में, तो उसको क्या
हम्म।
रिकॉर्डिंग्स दी जाएगी?
1 साल के सेशन में रिकॉर्डिंग मिला है। जैसे अभी मैंने लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़ा दिया है, तो अभी फिर इस साल तो फिर से नहीं पढ़ाऊंगा, फिर अब हो सकता है नेक्स्ट ईयर पढ़ाऊंगा। सो इफ यू आर टारगेटिंग 23, तब तो यही देखना पड़ेगा। अगर 24 करे हो तो उस साल फिर से पढ़ाऊंगा, तो देन यू डू नॉट हैव टू पे अगेन, यू कैन कंटिन्यू इन दैट। ठीक है एवरीवन, बाय।